We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Have you ever woken up and realized you were functioning and alive? Well, of course you have, or else you wouldn't be here with us today. The real question is, what is responsible for giving you the energy to perform this simple yet crucial feat? Hello, my fellow organelles and organisms. It is I, the mitochondria. As we reach our final days of this campaign, I wish to relay one final message to you all before you reach a conclusive decision for this election. Here, I show you an image of a eukaryotic cell, and right there circled in red is the one responsible for allowing you to have gotten up this morning to sit and watch this video right now. That organelle is I, the presidential candidate, the mitochondria, and next to me is my vice president, the chloroplast, the ones responsible for the operation of the entire cell. Operation of the whole cell? Who does this organelle think they are, you may ask? Well, don't worry. I would never ask you to trust a stranger, so allow me to further introduce myself. I am the one and only double-membraned organelle consisting of the outer mitochondrial membrane and inner mitochondrial membrane, made of complex folds or cristae to maximize surface area. At my core is a complex mitochondrial matrix where the real magic happens. The matrix is more or less a gel-like substance that holds the components for cellular respiration, such as enzymes, ribosomes, and other proteins. Cellular respiration is the process of breaking down the glucose, either produced by the chloroplast or ingested through food or drinks and made into ATP, also known as energy. ATP is not the same as the pop song made in 2024, but rather a usual form of chemical energy released into the cytoplasm for other organelles to use to complete their respective jobs. Now you see my main argument. Unlike the other organelles, I am not dependent on anyone else to perform my job. It begins and ends with me alone, supporting the entirety of the cell. Without the mitochondria, no single other organelle would be able to accomplish their job, therefore dooming the existence of the cell. You see how everything stopped working just now? That's what would happen if I didn't exist. Here are my other fellow candidates, which I ask for your discretion before voting for them. Every organelle you see here does perform crucial jobs for the functioning of the cell. However, without my ATP, they'd all be worthless, malfunctioning factories. With no power, they cannot do their jobs. Even if they could somehow do their jobs without power, popular candidate, the nucleus, sits around and dictates what others do its whole life. And who likes a dictator? And arguably, even worse, some organelles, such as the cell membrane and lysosomes, harm other organelles when they are harmed themselves, meaning everyone dies if they do as well, with no chance of survival. Yikes! So I ask you all to make the right decision and vote me, the mitochondria with the ATP as life party, in this year's election. It begins and ends with the mitochondria.